So I have a simple question for you. Who's going back to commercial gyms? I ask because during isolation and the subsequent months of uncertainty and change, the landscape of large commercial gyms was forced into change or closure. After having to close for however long, depending on where you lived, people had to find ways to get their exercise in. Many turned to home gyms, but that wasn't an easy thing to do, either with fitness supplies drying up and equipment just being very hard to obtain. So many had to learn to do more with much less. This forced so many people to learn great ways to train without machines and amenities. But did this spell the death of commercial gyms for good? Of course not. People were eager and quick to head back to large commercial gyms once they were permitted. But there certainly wasn't as many. When 90% of the gyms reopened, only 60% of the members returned. Between temporary closures and smaller returns upon reopening, nearly 15% of gyms had closed permanently by September of 2020. This industry lost more than $15 billion and almost 500,000 jobs. Marquee names in the industry, such as Gold's Gym and 24 Hour Fitness, filed for bankruptcy, and many others had to downsize and restructure. As of spring of 2021, some gyms are reporting being back up to like 70 to 80% of their previous pre-COVID volume. So that's encouraging. Look, fitness is of such great importance to our overall well-being that the industry will never come to an end as a whole, but it can change significantly. Case in point, the industry saw a strong spike in January of 2021, as it usually does. But some businesses have reported that 50% of those memberships remain online as people still wish to train virtually from home. Was this the case for all gyms overall, large and small? Not exactly. Group fitness locations that survived isolation saw an uptick, and many members were happy to return to those strong communities that they loved and missed so much. You see, with group fitness, it's a little less about the facility and the amenities, and it's more about the community. Members find support and passion within these communities, and that provides a deeper relationship with fitness as a whole, as opposed to just going to a global gym of some sort and meandering around trying to piece together a decent workout session and stay motivated when you're ultimately alone while doing so. And if you're that type that likes the peace and isolation of training alone and putting together your own routines, then you're the type that would love training in your own space, at home. Now, for me personally, I turned my back on commercial gyms years ago. It took me a while to let go and realize that I truly didn't need the things I thought I did when it came to producing the best results for myself, especially when it came to my preferences and style of training with regards to my strength and conditioning and overall fitness. I train to be strong and athletic. I'm a huge proponent for functional fitness. I love using my body and basic strength training equipment. No machines is pretty much my motto, with the exception of a cardio machine here and there. I want an open space where I can move myself and anything I'm swinging around or lifting freely. I just couldn't do the workouts I wanted to in commercial gyms. Not without prying eyes or a lack of space or even a lack of the necessary equipment. Remember, at big gyms, you have to share your toys. What really hit home was when my wife decided to make a life change and get in shape and improve her overall health. Once I started training her, we discovered that all the years I had tried to help her get in shape by giving her workouts and paying for gym memberships for her didn't work because she just didn't enjoy the atmosphere. Once I started training her in our own gym with my functional training methods, she became obsessed and passionate about her training, and she's lost 80 pounds and has maintained it for like 3 years now. She is also stronger and more athletic than she's ever been in her life, and she's in her 40s. She discovered a method of training she would have never found in a large commercial gym. She could have found such training in a CrossFit community or a group training community of some sort, but she is one of those people that likes to train alone, or maybe with a couple of close friends that she's comfortable training with. So what's your take? What have you decided? What kind of training have you adopted since isolation? Were you eager to get back into the commercial gyms? And are you active in there right now? Did you create a home or garage gym that you love and train in regularly and have no intention on going back to any type of Globo gym anytime soon? Or are you part of a group training community and are back and active at that location? I'd love to hear from you. Please be sure to share in the comments below. Whatever your decision, I hope you have chosen to remain active and healthy no matter what.